Man, your preferences in selecting a partner truly showcase a lot about your spiritual journey. Let's talk about it. All praise to the Most High, Yah Shalom. Thank you for tuning in to another, righteous, spirit-filled episode. Today I'm back at it in them trenches, handling that kingdom business. Man, some people will truly never embark on a righteous spiritual journey. Their spiritual journey will be made up of spirits that are earthly, devilish, and sensual. Never divine, though. And in this day, time, and hour, I want you to pay attention to some of these conversations that are being had on these different podcasts and things like that. And I want you to pay attention to these preferences that men and women are spewing off. Oftentimes we see men say that they want submissive women. They want modest and meek women that know their place, but yet you're looking at men that don't fear the Most High Yah nor keep His commandments. Men that choose lawless, and the book says the Yah-fearing woman is reserved for the man that fears the Most High Yah in Ecclesiasticus. When we look at the dating standards or the preferences of women that say that they are godly, and I do believe that they are godly, it's just that they don't serve the Most High Yah. Their preferences in selecting a man and what we hear coming out of their mouth. Let me tell you some things that you never hear. You never hear a woman says, I want a righteous man. I want a man that knows how to have dominion over me, how to righteously rule over me. I'm looking for the man that fears the Most High Yah, keeps His commandments. I want the man that is gonna teach our children how to fear the Most High Yah and keep His commandments. Teach the kids our Torah so they know how to navigate in this world while being in exile. I want the man that is a spiritual covering that can help me as a woman not make the same choice in the garden that Eve made. I want a man that is spiritually discerned to the point where he can see when I'm being attacked by Hasatan. I want the man that is not only a provider of money, but an all-around provider, a forager. I want a man that truly has the skill set of being a protector. You never hear that. You never hear that. And what that will show you, I listen to a lot of these different interviews and conversations and podcasts and things like that, these different clips, and you never hear, people's dating preferences. You hear more men's dating preferences based on, spiritual guidance, but a lot of these men don't live a set apart commandment keeping life. You hear the women say that I want a man that makes $500,000 and all of this. You look at the life that they're living, it's just complete iniquity. And that's why I said, man, a man's or a woman's dating preferences is gonna show you a lot. It's gonna showcase a lot about their spiritual journey. It'll show you potentially the hypocrisy that they live in, and they're under a strong delusion and they don't even realize it. I would hate for a Yah-fearing woman to fall into the hands of a lawless man because she heard his dating preferences and said, I fit that build, but yet he does not know what to do with a Yah-fearing woman. You know, a lot of these men have so many familiar spirits, demonic spirits on them. They don't know what to do with a woman that is submissive. They're so used to living lawless and being in iniquity. Man, that relationship isn't going to thrive. The Most High Yah talks about, you know, a wicked woman, her portion being a sinful man. You got to think about it. A lot of women have these preferences of wanting these men, but what do you do when you find out you've got this high earning man that looks the part, spend more time in the mirror than you do, but he doesn't know how to check the doggone air pressure on your tires. You know, he has no capabilities, no skill set of being a man's man outside of what you ask for. And that truly goes to show, man, you got a lot of people out here that say that they read the Bible, say that they got a relationship with the Most High Yah, but it'll make you think, man, who are they actually in a relationship with? Because the Most High Yah didn't give them a lot of these standards and preferences that they want. And I'm not talking about like me. I've always had a preference of I'm not willing to date a midget. I'm not willing to entertain a midget. And I've got my far left and far right preferences. But for the most part, as a man, as a Yah-fearing man, you know, a woman that has those biblical characteristics and attributes of a righteous woman have always been, you know, the forefront once I started walking in truth. Pay attention to what I'm saying, and the next time you hear one of these conversations, just think about it. It's the man that's asking for this righteous, set-apart woman that will end up ultimately, if he gets her, defiling her with his wicked lifestyle. You know, is he a commandment keeper? A lot of these women that want this particular high value man, you got to ask yourself, man, are these vain women? Have these women externally adorned themselves? Are they superficial? Have they just regurgitated what they've heard everybody else say? Close to the Yah Ministries, kicking it gun barrel straight.